and I can make another cup of tea instantly. Can you see that? And I can do it again. And I can do it again. Now, I could do this 20 times, but it just gets boring, okay? So what we're going to do, because you know I'm trying to trick you, is I'm going to move this one over here and see what happens. Okay, it's just the difference in the water, okay? Well, now this tea bag was energized with Kangen water. Let's see what regular water can do. Not much, okay? The Japanese call this dead water because it doesn't have any life in it. It's stripped, okay? So that's the green tea, and that's exactly how the water's penetrating your body more efficiently. Now, is there any science teachers in here? Anybody? I love it when science teachers come to my demo because we all learned in school that oil and water don't mix, right? And this is olive oil from Costco. Bring my tap water over, and this is what we all learned. When you mix oil and water, the oil separates and goes to the top, right? But with the 11.5 strong alkaline water, because it's microclustered, it actually emulsifies the oil. Just mixed it right up. Isn't that amazing? All right, well, let's see how microclustering can break down whatever's on your produce. These are the tomatoes we washed with Dasani. Okay? These are pretty clear. And here are the ones we washed with Kangen water. That's not green tea. Okay? Those are oil-based pesticides and fungicides. They were on the tomatoes. Okay? Now, who's brave enough to do the taste test? Who's never done the taste test? Who's skeptical? All right, here's a Dasani tomato. Eat this one first. Oh, great. We definitely need your opinion then. Mm-hmm. Oh, did I run one short? Oh, man. Okay, so could you tell a difference? I see the heads nodding. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it makes a big difference. But the thing is, you guys, we eat this every day, right? We don't realize it until we taste it side by side. I wish I had enough tomatoes for everyone, but, you know, you can come to a demo like this. We have them every week and get your turn. So, I've shown you that the water's alkaline, right? And I've shown you that it's microclustered, okay? And you understand why that's important for your body, both of those things. The third thing that makes the water special is that it's a powerful antioxidant. You know, everybody's talking about antioxidants. Antioxidants is such a buzzword. People are spending hundreds of dollars on antioxidants every month, right? And all it means is it's the same thing that happens inside your body as when you cut an apple in half and it turns brown, or the rust on a pipe. The same thing happens in our body when we drink things and eat things that are oxidizing us and aging us. Just like foods have an ORAC value, have you ever heard of that? Beverages have an ORP value, and that stands for oxidation reduction potential. And we were just having a conversation during the break about ORP meters because we have two of them, and they are finicky little things, and so I do not use them in demos because as certainly as I do, they will quit working, okay? But let me just tell you a couple things about antioxidants. Zoom in on this, Mike. Okay, this guy is Mr. Oshiro. He is the owner of our company. Okay, he's been drinking this water for 19 years in this picture. I've met him 4 times in person. Has anybody else in here ever seen Mr. Oshiro in person? Okay. He's this tall, no wrinkles, no gray hair, more energy than I've ever seen in a human being in my life. Okay? Now this guy, he's not looking so good, is he? But he's the same age as this guy. Same age. And in this picture, these gentlemen are 68 years old. So as they say, I'll have what he's having. Right? But when you get to the more scientific side of antioxidants and you use the meter, this is a very conservative chart, but we were talking about antioxidants like vitamin C. Sits at -50 on the scale. Anything negative is antioxidant, anti-aging. Anything positive is aging and oxidizing us. Okay? Well, where vitamin C sits at 50 and green tea sits at -100, the water at my house in Hoover tests at -786. There is no more powerful antioxidant on the planet than this water, no matter whether it's testing at -350 or -1,000 like they get in California. It all depends on your source water. So it's not a one-size-fits-all when it comes to ORP, but we've tested our tap water. It tested about positive 450 or 500, depending on how hot it is outside. And the Kangen water tests anywhere from 500 to 800 negative. So that's huge, okay? Now, one more thing I want to show you is this guy. This is Dr. Shinya, okay? And he is one of the co-inventors of the colonoscopy procedure itself, okay? He's done over 300,000 colonoscopies in his career, now 400,000. And in all of his patients who followed his program, he's never had one recurrence of cancer, okay? He wrote this book called The Enzyme Factor. And his brand new book just came out this week. It's called The Microbe Factor. I'm going to meet Dr. Shinya in a couple weeks in Los Angeles with a few of our other distributors, and I can't wait. This guy's just brilliant. But his whole program is it's 2 things, and it's a more alkaline diet and Kangen brand water. Okay? The Japanese have known about this for a long time. We're slow to come around over here. But you know, they're number 1 in the world for life expectancy, and we're number 38 behind Cuba. Okay? And we spend a lot more money than a lot more countries do combined. This is a before and after shot that Dr. Shinya shared with us of a 90-day lapse of time between the water and a more alkaline diet. This is a 45-year-old female with breast cancer and chronic constipation, okay? All disease starts in the colon, right, Bernadine? And we are number 1 in the world for colon cancer and disease in America. So it's definitely something we should be doing, is drinking the Kangen water. So 3 things make the water special. It's alkaline, it's antioxidant, and it's microclustered. So you all know what that means now, right? Okay, great. Now I want to just have a couple more testimonials. I'd like to ask Diane to come up. Diane, are you in here? Okay. And her daughter.
We did that 2 months ago. And if I knew I was going to speak tonight, I would have brought my dog, that boy, Mister. My name is Diane. My name is Diane.
Come up here.
My name is Diane Wilhelm, and this is my daughter, Tiffany Wilhelm. And Jody told me I was going to speak tonight, but I don't know how to put 11 years in a short testimonial. Tiffany has been sick for 11 years. She has a bone disease called hypophosphatasia. She is missing an enzyme